It's like 8 in the morning. Oh, I'm gonna go check in with these guys and see if they get me loaded. If they get me loaded pretty quick, I'm gonna try to get pretty close to Memphis and then take like an 8-hour break before I go deliver. Morning, how are you?
Very good. Do you have an S or a T number?
He's gonna put me right in the door. He's got a little, he called it a tanker, but it's a cargo trailer, little short box trailer. They're gonna load first and then it'll load me up. Ooh, I was worried about cleanliness because the trailer's not spotless, but it's a dry load and it's like charcoal and fire logs and stuff like that that they have. So we'll stick this thing in the door. It's 41 degrees this morning. That's not super cold. It just takes a while for me to get acclimated. By the time it gets real cold, I'll be used to it. Got no air pressure. So we're gonna wait on that. I probably got a slow leak on the trailer somewhere because it leaked down over the last 10 hours, but it's not audible, so nothing I can do about it. It's slow enough that it took all night to lose 50 pounds of pressure. So. It also happens in the winter sometimes. Those fittings and joints and stuff will shrink and just leak a little air out of them. It's not winter yet, but it's getting there. It's going to be an interesting winter, I think. It's getting cold pretty early this year. So, and I'd still go up to Wisconsin and Minnesota, Nebraska a lot, so we're going to deal with some winter driving this year. Not as much as I used to. I used to run I-80 pretty much my whole time I was out. I'd be up and down I-80, I-74, you know, I-70 and above. So where now I do a lot of Texas driving and stuff like that, so I'll avoid some of the winter. I don't mind it. You know, it's only bad when it's just ice. It's like snow slows you down, but it doesn't stop you. And as long as you're careful and you drive smart, you'll go through that stuff fine. I'm not saying I'm smart, but I'm a pretty good driver. You just take it easy and you'll be good with that stuff. I see trucks in the ditch every year though. Not me, not yet. Hopefully never. Come on, air pressure. The thing about this truck, it's got 100 PSI right now, which is more than enough, but it won't let me go into gear until it's at 105 PSI in the tanks, which is silly. Nothing I can do about that. Load up. Well, I'm all loaded up here. I guess I'm gonna try to get through like Nashville. Try to anyway. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna go yet. I just need to get on down the road a little ways and weigh this thing probably. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna weigh it. Not gonna weigh it. Either way, I'm gonna have to take like a 7 or 8 hour break and then go to Liver. But it'd help if I got past Nashville. We'll see how traffic is on the way into Nashville. If it's backed up for some reason or another, I'll just pull off somewhere. That's the plan for now. Just head that way. I got a couple hours down the road here, and I tried to get a hold of the dispatch and see if they had me pre-planned on something else tomorrow, and they don't know. So I'm gonna grab some lunch and stuff, and I'm just gonna park here for the next 6 or 7 hours. Well, 7 hours at minimum. That'll reset my 14, and then I'll drive into Memphis tonight. Roll out of here at like 7 o'clock. Yeah, that'll give me more than enough time. Yeah. It's 6:30. I'm gonna head on down to Memphis. I'm giving myself a little time because I gotta drive through Nashville, hoping that I won't get caught up by any traffic jams or anything. walk up here and see what I can see, because I can't. There's some trucks parked over here on the side. I can't tell if they have like a gate or what the situation is. We'll see. Well, I tried to take off the dead ends and I gouged it and had to trim it all. So I lost all my beard. Anyway, it'll grow back before it gets too cold. I'm trying to grow it out pretty long in the winter. It helps keep everything warm. But I was trying to trim the dead ends because it was getting all tangly and itchy. So, and then I just kind of gouged it. Take it all off. Well, so far the reviews I read on this place are spot on. They didn't get me in a door until almost 2, and then she told me a door, there's a trailer in, there's no way to contact these people on the phone. There's like 5 different phone numbers, none of them pick up except for the guard shack. Doesn't know anything, doesn't work for them. He works for a security company. Doesn't know anything, can't tell me nothing. So I had to drive the 1/4 mile through their freaking lot all the way back down here to the security shipping office just to clarify which door to go into. That, by the way, is the door I was waiting on earlier. Couldn't get a hold of anybody about. They gave me a different door. Now I'm waiting on them to pull the trailer out of the door they originally gave me, so I can go into the new door they gave me, which is on the other side of that. I'm now an hour into sitting in this door. I've already paid the lumper fee. They haven't touched it. I'm gonna be here a while, I think. It's now 6 in the morning. They said my bills are ready. I gotta drive all the way back down the other side of the building. They told me to walk. Normally, I would just make the trek, but it's a bit far. It's downhill and then back uphill, and I'm not doing that. So I'm driving on there. If they get mad, they get mad. So my appointment was 1 a.m. Got in the door by 2 a.m. It's now 6 a.m. And they marked the bills, which means it took them 3.5 hours and 3 hours and 22 minutes to unload 13 pallets, and they didn't even count the product. Why does that take 3 hours and 20 minutes? I don't know. It only took them 15 minutes to load it. Who knows, man? Might as well show you one more pet peeve of mine. Now what that does is make it my parking space harder to get into when he's bobtailing. All he had to do is take the extra 20 seconds it takes to pull up and get straight in your parking space to give me an extra 2 or 3 feet to back in. Now, I'm pretty good at backing up, so I can get in that spot. I guarantee you, one of these Swift drivers or Prime drivers or that are rookies, there's no way they'd have gotten that spot without hitting him. And he's sitting there in the driver's seat. He's got, you see how far that truck is on the other side of him? And it's kind of hard to tell on the phone. He's got 10 feet over there at least. Makes no sense. If you ever see me when I back into a space, if I pull forward and then back up, it's me trying to even up in the parking space to give equal space on both sides of the parking space. I'll just show you. See, that's my left side. And that's my right side. And don't make it harder for your fellow drivers, man. Just take the extra time to be courteous. Anyway, I'd like to get out of Memphis today, but I also wouldn't like to drive in morning rush hour traffic in Memphis. So they had one space open, this space in this truck stop. I actually drove past it once because it looked like there was like 5 or 6 other spots. They all had bobtail trucks way off in the back, which is also annoying because it looks like an empty space, and then you drive up on it and it's got a truck in it. But I got back around here and got into this space. So I'm also pretty tired. I've been up for, I had a 2-hour nap in the last 26 hours, so I'll get these curtains drawn and go to sleep. Lock the doors. Hopefully no lot lizards come knocking at the door. I don't like parking in Memphis, but I like driving in morning rush hour traffic even less. So, but that's it for this one.
Thanks for watching. Bye.